I bought a motorcycle for freedom. A few years later, I realized I was riding it because I feel like I had to. And that's when I start wondering, how free is that really? Good weather, a day off, the bike sitting right there, and somehow not riding feels wrong. Not because I didn't enjoy riding, I just didn't feel like going anywhere. But at the same time, there was this nagging feeling, a day this good, and I'm not riding. Feels like I'm wasting something. So I went back and forth, want to go out, don't want to move. Honestly, it felt like a little ridiculous, getting annoyed at myself over nothing. Later, I noticed the same thing happening to friends of mine. That's when I start thinking about it differently. We ride for the feeling of freedom. Go anywhere, anytime, no schedule, no one telling us what to do. But somewhere along the way, the freedom flips on you. You've got a bike now, so it shouldn't sit there. Good weather and you don't ride? Waste. A day off and you don't go somewhere? Waste. And here's the ironic part. We bought the bike to chase freedom and end up chasing an obligation instead. Here's what's actually happening. Somewhere along the way, I can ride, quietly turning to I should ride. Think about a gym membership. You pay for a year, barely go, and you still feel like you got ripped off. Even though nobody's stopping you from going, the gym isn't forcing you to show up. The membership's still there, but somehow I can go becomes I should go. There's something weird about owning something and not using it. Somehow we start feeling like we are wasting it just by letting it sit there. But the bike hasn't lost any value. Nothing's changed about it. I just didn't ride it today. Same with the gym membership. It's not worth less because you skipped a week. The only difference is use it when you want to, and when you don't, just let it sit. No excuse. Not no time, not too tired. You just didn't feel like it. That's enough. What I eventually figured out is this. Freedom was never about what I own or what I'm allowed to do. It's about being able to choose whatever I have or don't have, to do what I actually want, or to do nothing at all. Freedom isn't just having the choice to ride, it's also having the freedom not to ride. So these days, when my bike's sitting in the garage, I don't feel like it being wasted. That bike never gave me freedom by making me ride it. It gave me freedom by letting me ride when I actually want to. Maybe leaving it in the garage, that's part of being free too.